Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Hey, that game is kind of loud. Hold on a second. There we go, turn it down a little bit. Welcome to another Novi Unlimited live stream. My name is Steven. Thrilled to have you here because we are going to be taking a look at a game called Tangle Deep, which is a pretty interesting little roguelike. This game... Sorry, I was checking chats. This game is a very... interesting. It's like a dungeon crawling roguelike. The game changes on various aspects as you go through. It's very heavy on on character creation. And there's kind of a global, you'll see in the settings, you can keep character data and unlock as you go even after you die. There's permadeath. There's all kinds of that kind of goodness. Okay, sweet. So, I'm really looking forward to this. This is an enjoyable game. I've played it several times, but this time I am going to start a new game and jump into a new one with you guys and pick a new character and that kind of thing, because I'm not really sure where we left off with the other one. Let me turn the game volume back up. It's in a window, so the volume vanishes whenever I click out of it. There we go. So let's get started. Hopefully all of you are having a great day today. My day's been pretty well. My house is constantly busy, my work's busy, there's lots of stuff to do today, so I'm really having a good time, just kind of rolling through. I'm not feeling any better than I was yesterday for anybody who was in the live stream then. Actually, I feel kind of trashed out. My voice is killing me. Hopefully you guys can't tell. I've been taking lots of lozenges and stuff, so hopefully we're good. So I may not go crazy on the reading, but let's read through part of this. For untold generations, my people have lived deep within the earth, surrounded by verdant subterranean forests. Verdant is one of my favorite words, by the way. Sparkling waters and crystalline luminance. We all have a special connection to this world, a bond with nature we call the touch. Some are born with the abundance of touch. With an abundance of touch, which fills them with a sense of adventure and urge to explore the wilds beyond our home. All with the touch inherit the appearance of animals. And sometimes, when we fully experience the touch, we're drawn to Tangle Deep, an ever-changing labyrinth that leads upward to a world that no one has ever seen. I've never felt the touch, unlike many others in my home of Riverstone Camp, yet there's so much I want to learn about Tangle Deep. Today, I've decided I will go there and find my own answers. Okay, so I can start choosing which game I want to play here. I can do heroic mode. When you die, your character is dead. Only the gear that you store in the bank and your town progress will be saved, which will be explained in a minute. Adventure mode, which is easier mode. You reach zero HP, you return to town, half of your stuff is gone. Money, job points, and experience points. And is a pretty great way for people to start and kind of get their mouth wet with this game, till they get their feet under them. Honestly, it's where I should play, but I'm not gonna. And of course, hardcore mode. Reach 0, game ends. All traces of your adventure forever, permanently gone. It's a very cool. I love permadeath playthroughs, but this is not going to be one of them. So we're going to start with heroic mode. This is the hard part for me because I can never really decide which character I really truly want to play as. As many of you know, if you're watching, I have been a ranged player in most of the games. I love ranged. Usually some kind of bowyer, followed by magic classes, and then some close-end thief. Hack and slash warrior types are usually as far back as I can go on what I want to play. So, Floromancer wields the type of verdant nature, or power of verdant nature, summoning beast traps and obstacles to control the battlefield. Which is great, because then I get some pets, basically, that help me. A Brigand, Sword Dancer, Paladin, Martial Artist, there's the Hunter, Dispatching enemies at range. Arch with an assortment of traps. So I can use my bow. That adds a survivability for me. A Soul Keeper is difficult, if I remember. Yeah, difficulty hard. Spell Shaper. I'm trying to go in between Floromancer here and a Hunter. I'm trying to remember the job abilities of the Floromancer. You recover HP when your summoned Floriconda dies. Your summoned Floriconda gains more HP and a constrict attack. Gets even stronger, can summon thorn tiles around itself. I think we're going to start with the Hunter. It's been a hot minute since I played this. I did play it a lot. But I don't really remember exactly what I'm up to, so we probably don't want to go too nuts. I feel like I'm yelling. If I am, please let me know in the chat, and I will turn down my in-game volume. It's a little loud. Probably not for you guys, but in my headphones it definitely is. Select 2 feats. These are permanent bonuses. Quick Step. Take an instant 1 square move before enemies react. That's a very helpful one for not dying. Start with extra HP and gain more each level. I think you gain more each level anyway. Fast Learner, gain extra job points used to learn abilities. That's always been a bread and butter for me to grab. Helps you get skills faster. Examining enemies reveals more detailed info. Monsters less aggressive. Heal more when you lose your flask. Use your flask, that's a good one. More health. Find more money, sell items for more profit. All food tastes better is more ineffective. Find more and better loot. Or pick for me. Well, I think we're going to go with extra JP. And healing more when you use our flask. Okay, let's get in this. Always keep at least 1 ranged weapon on hand to weaken monsters at a distance. Well, I'm a hunter, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing by default. Tangledeep is nature's bounty. It's a gift. I am ever thankful. And I can't finish reading that. Okay, but I'm tired of thieves, bandits, and villains dirtying my air. Today I'm going to clean up this mess. Heck yeah. Tangledeep has many tales as leaves and branches. Legends stand, blah, 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 like, tell me stories. Okay, so this is somebody who basically gives me a quest to battle a monster on a certain level, and I get stuff for it. Try Bruised Mold, Infested Vermin. Defeat 2 mold-infested vermin using the power of physical. You only need to land the finishing blow with that element. I think maybe a standard arrow counts as that. And I get 39 job points for it. Sure, why not? You have nothing for me. Heal me, change my jobs. There's my bank up above. I can buy, sell, and do that, but game just started, so that's silly. I have a... It's a shopkeeper. A very enthusiastic kitty shopkeeper. So... I'm not going to go to the... There's a monster corral below us. This is our base camp, which we can keep coming back to, and caltrops. And we can sell items and stuff like that. But I'm going to wait and just go straight in here. Today's the big day. I'm so excited for you. Have you spoken to Erin at the campfire yet? She'll give you rumors. Yes, I did. What have you heard? Ruffians, people brought back powerful ancient gear. So, she didn't tell me anything other than have fun. Yes, I would like to play the tutorial floors. Simply because I want to remember. Okay. Turn-based, so monsters only move when you do. Take your time planning your next action. Badoo. I have enough skills, points to earn a skill. Start to open the skill thing. Gonna pick that up first. Okay. So as we can see here, we have my weapons, my base gear, which I have nothing equipped, offhand, armor, accessories. That'll all come later. Here's my food. And here are all my abilities. Learn abilities. Alright. By the way, welcome everybody new to the chat. We are playing Tangledeep. Trying not to get killed, trying not to become plant food, and we'll see how well that really goes today. So Hail of Arrows was pretty good. Fires arrows into the air that land 2 turns later, but the problem is, unless there's an enemy stuck in place, it's really unreliable for me to get some good damage out of something. So, Grappling Hook, pull yourself to a wall, can get you out of trouble very quickly, but I never found very great luck using it. Shadow Stalk. Creates a shadow image each time you shoot that distracts enemies. It lasts for 3 turns. Shadows last 5 turns once summoned. The buff lasts for 3 turns. I liked that one. Bear Traps. Creates 3 bear traps that root enemies who step on them. Very helpful for a hunter. But I think I'm going to start with Shadow Stalk. I can also afford another... I don't know if I want to learn Grappling Hook or not. Hail there really is great, but like I said, it's problematic when something's not sitting still, but it's really good if you've got a lot of people. I guess if I've got Shadow Stalk going, that'll distract enemies, so maybe I can combine them. I mean, I could use Bear Traps and then Hail of Arrows, but let's use those 2. Okay, so here we have recipes, rumors, as I was told to go hunt some things with that. Combat log, my, of course, settings, and my adventure logs. What I did was, again, I chose permadeath, but it keeps this stuff. So a lot of the things I do are going to be remembered by the game for future playthrough uses. Let's see if I can use... I can. Oops, that was using my flask. I don't remember what key it is to wait. Let's check our hotkeys, because that's a good one. Wait turn, space, keypad 5, I don't have one. Okay. That's fine. Awesome. So what I did was I shot that in the air, and since it takes 2 turns, you can move diagonally pressing 2 directions at once. Left trigger to restrict your movement to only diagonals. Need to pass time without moving? Press right trigger. Well, there you go. I could have done that before. Whew, got through that. Got a box of mints. Up we go. Next floor, 2nd floor. I think my highest is... I guess I can't even venture a guess. Just start doing this from a distance. You need to heal up. Drink from your flask. By clicking on pressing the left stick, regenerates HP over time and doesn't use a turn. I mean, I'm fine with what we've got here, but I'll heal. I got a damaged sling, which is good. So as you can see, my health is went up over time. Use escape portal, return back to town for a short while. Very helpful for wanting to sell your stuff. But as I was saying, my health is not full, so I'm going to use my flask again. And now it'll heal me to full. I filled my flask at the fountain, and we can continue. Thought there was another enemy around here. Swear I saw one. Okay, we're going to use that skill again, because we have the JP to use. Hail of arrows. You know what? No. We're going to Shadow Stalk. That was just for fun. My flask is already full, but we're going to go ahead and fill it again anyway. One thing I love about this game as a hunter is, as you can tell, I am pseudo-auto... Well, I'm auto-targeting one of the enemies if they're within range. And I don't have to hit the button and say, yes, ranged attack, go find the enemy I want to attack, and then say, yeah, make that the person I want to kill. So it's actually very helpful. Guess I'll fill up my flask, use it. It's always good to top off your health. I always feel it's a good idea to top off my health. Water allows you to more easily dodge ranged attacks and empowers lightning. Lava hurts you and can hurt most monsters. Mud can root you in place. Certain terrain may enhance or decrease elemental damage too. Ooh. I think what I want to do is the next time I get one of those guys to come up close to me, I'm going to go ahead and maybe pop my shadow guy. Okay, shadow stalk this one. Hail of arrows around where I'm at. Didn't really help me all that much. Not going to help them either. And I leveled up. Okay. So these are just the tutorial levels. They're very easy. It can get really overwhelming. The game is randomly generated on a lot of stuff, so it can really, really get kind of nuts. Sometimes the game starts pretty easy. Sometimes it's brutal. But that's one of the best things about this. Alright, so strength, swiftness, boost CT gain, critical hit damage, and bow damage. That's gonna be what we want. Power up, drop rate, parry chance. We'll just gonna stick with swiftness. Pick up some goodies. My flask should be full, but I'll fill it anyway. I picked up a holy symbol. We're going to do a little exploration here, and then we'll see what that does. Okay. So, it auto-equips a bunch of the gear that I pick up until those slots are full, then it doesn't equip them anymore. Current gear. So I have my regular hunter's bow. Nothing crazy. I picked up a knife of toxicity. 5% chance to drop an acid pool on move. So you may see some green goo behind me every now and again. A damaged sling, where I throw a rock. And my fists. Now, during gameplay, I can actually switch which weapon is equipped, so that way I can attack different enemies with different skills. And I have my holy symbol, which gives me a 25% chance to heal 3 to 7 plus my level HP when I'm hit. Which, honestly, I've never really given a whole lot of thought to. It doesn't seem to give me a whole lot of benefits, but I'm sure it does. I'm sure there's a lot of good to it. Leave that alone. just keep replacing my skills. Okay. Nope. Learn abilities. There we go. So we are still stuck. I don't remember why I can't. I don't think I'm high enough level to use these skills yet. But I still have grappling hook and bear traps, which I can learn. There's not a lot of reason for me not to learn them right now, other than saving up for these. Oh, it might be because I don't have enough. I'm going to save up. I don't really need grappling hook or bear traps right now. Okay, entering the Follies. The safest areas of Tangle Deep are still dangerous. Many have tried to tame it, but nature wins in the end. Ordinary critters and unsavory characters call the Follies home. Well, they're about to call it home with my arrow in their face. Uh-oh. They snuck up on me. Alright, and so from here starts our ascent. And basically, we're just trying to get through this very randomly generated, made-up world here, and trying to explore while we go. I am always on the lookout. I picked up some robes and a leg of turkey, more caltrops and a club. So I am always on the lookout for more things to pick up. There we go. I turned my music down a little bit. It seemed like it was a little on the loud side. So we're going to go back to our inventory. We have our robes equipped. And I get +5 CT gain, move more quietly, and a little dodge. So really, they weren't the best things of all. But what I wanted to do is... Okay, we have it equipped. The Iron Claymore. There we go. So now, as you can see, I can switch through my weapons. I'm looking for something to fight so I can show you guys the difference between shooting him with a bow and smacking him with a sword. Though I'm pretty sure you can figure that one out. Come here, jerk. Whack, whack, whack. Big hits. Whew, that was a nice hit. Basic Adventure and Recipes, Part 1. Who says you need to be a culinary genius to create healthful, almost said hearthful, restorative food? Because you don't. Find yourself a campfire and try these simple ingredient combinations. You'll love the results. Fruit bowl, any 2 fruit. Meat kebabs, any 2 pieces of poultry. I picked up hide armor. I was like, why would I hide my armor? Yeah. I told you, I don't feel well today. My brain's not working. I am not firing on all cylinders. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I saw something up there. Was this a dead end? This was the dead end. Oh. I thought this rock here was a bad guy. So I'm going to switch to my Claymore simply because I am up close. These little slime guys really aren't all that difficult, so I'm going to just... Ooh, running shoes. Did you shoot me? Uh-oh. I'm going to use my flask before I forget. That's right. Again, it's been a few since I played. So I can go ahead and even if I don't have my bow equipped, I can use my skill and it'll auto-equip my bow for me. I kind of wish I'd go back to my sword, but that would be a little overpowering. So, you guys probably just saw that in the upper right-hand corner. A monster leveled up. Now, they didn't attack anything, so I don't understand why they got to level up, but they are now harder. And less like somebody I really want to mess with. So, I'm going to Hail of Arrows them. Oh, that didn't work out so well for me. But as you can see, it didn't work out so well for them either. I'm going to take a look at some of the things I've picked up. I got a Vicious Kachar. Plus 15 basic attack damage to foes at 50% health. On crit, gain 5% max HP. Deals extra damage based on HP lost recently. Dual wield bonus, blah blah. Hide armor will give me a little less defense. I don't want that. Running shoes, plus 2 CT per step. I think I'm going to go ahead and change my Knife of Toxicity. Weapon power 152. 152 claw. No. So if I equip... I was hoping it'd keep me in the menu if I did that. Now I can see what this compares against. It's negative 2.2% damage if I use the Vicious Guitar. I might switch it for my Sling. I don't... It's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Now I've got 3 weapons here. I don't really need them all. Haha. Smack you with that guy. Ooh, a book. We like books. We're good readers here. A simple codex. Reduce energy cost by 5% plus 10 spirit power. Yes, please. I will take all... Yeah. I will take all the luck I can get. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. There we go. And that's what I was not doing right last time, if any of you noticed. That I was using my skill for my shadow whatever it is, skill, but I wasn't actually firing, and that is a tenet of the skill. You have to fire, and then it creates your clone. You found a side area. So, most, I can't say all of them, but most of these floors have multiple stairways that lead to bonus areas or horrible, awful areas or special event areas. So it's pretty cool to find all the different ones. Side areas are marked with a treasure chest in the upper left next to the area name. Side areas can have extra rewards, challenges, and characters to meet. So I've just filled up my flask. So I can cook a single ingredient here and get a powerful restorative meal in return that I can eat anytime I need it, or I can rest if I need the rest, and the fire will die, so I get to make my choice. I am going to do probably campfire meat. Health is my most important thing to keep track of. Got some more running shoes, another recipe. Fungal toad, bog frog. So in other words, you attack one, more are going to come after you. So here's my mini-map. What is that symbol? A breakable vase. Completed rumor. Try pulverized mold-infested vermin. 39 JP. Thank you. I leveled up again. So critical hit damage, bow damage. I kind of want to up my strength again. I don't really need power-up recovery too much. I need swiftness. Crit chance, parry chance, and power-up drop rate. I've got pretty high there. I'm going to up my strength by 3. I'm doing a lot of close-up hits. Later, when I need to be exceptionally careful about what I am running into and start actually running away from monsters, oops, then I will start paying a little more close attention to my positioning. And maybe needing to rely on my bow even more. I hate these guys. You can see why. But at least, unless I'm mistaken, they never move. Man, all kinds of rooted. As you all have undoubtedly seen, there is a line of sight mechanic. You can see that areas are getting dark on the other side of walls and such that I cannot. Oh, that... You jerk. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Now that he's distracted... Why is he not distracted? He was still firing on me. I need to heal. I'm going to switch to my Claymore. I think I'm going to have better luck just smacking the bejesus out of... There we go. Smacking the heck out of these guys. Missed a shiny. I've had to do precious little resting. Or, like, waiting. Okay, see, so there's 2 more stairways up here. Critical hit. I'm looking around. I'm kind of hoping for a fountain. Enemies consistently respawn, making my life trouble. Great for XP. But I was kind of hoping for a fountain. Stairway to Cedar Cavern's 3rd floor. You can see we're on Cedar Cavern's 2nd floor, so it's a pretty good indicator that this other one is something special. Jelly Grotto. You hear word of a traveler arriving at Riverstone Camp for a limited time. Is everything okay? I came here with my pet Jelly to help her get socialized with other slimes here. But she burped away when I wasn't looking, and now who knows what kind of dang old trouble she's in. I can go find her. And I will even try not to slice her with my sword. Okay, so that guy just had a lightning area of effect attack that happened. Most of the attacks in this game are... Oh, a head is just killing... I don't know... telegraphed. They are called out ahead of time, so you have plans, or you can act. That looks like my... it's like playing an MMO boss fight. You know, most of the moves are called out so you can have a little bit of time to plan. Your master's looking for you. Those jellies aren't too bad as long as I get out of the way of their detrimental effects. I really should use my flask. I just know if I didn't use it there, I was going to forget. Side area clear. The area is now free of monsters. Go back the way you came to the rest of the dungeon. And... Ooh, and I got a ring. I'm going to check out that ring. So yeah, there were a finite number of enemies I needed to clear in this one. I'm going to bring this back to his friend. Thank you, you're a real gem. I owe you one. I found some tree seeds. Thanks. Goodbye, Jelly. Okay, so I noticed that there was, I hope they're still there, for a limited time. Actually, you know what? No. There we go. I want to do it right here. A limited time. Why am I not leaving? There it goes. I don't know why that took so long. What's all that noise? Sounds like something's making a ruckus in Riverstone Grove. At the Monster Corral. So there's my portal. I can now get back to where I'm supposed to be going. I'm aware. So I don't remember what the difference is between where I sell that stuff, but we're going to take a look at these things first. Sure Strike Ring of Cleverness. It's a yellow item. That means it's legendary, rare, elite. I do not want to get rid of it. So let's look at it. 5% crit chance, 10 to Guile, which is an amazing increase, and 2+2 to core stats. This... Oh, it's going to replace my holy symbol, though. Gives me more damage, more defense, but I don't get any chance of healing every time I'm hit. But it's only a small amount I heal, so... Wait a minute. +2 CT per step. Anything that gives me health, I think, is probably smarter. So I think I'm going to go ahead and equip it over top my boots. I would like to keep something going to keep me with some amount of health. Alright, I don't want the hide armor. I have no emblem. I've got all kinds of food. I have some stuff I can... So, sell unequipped gear. All. Yep. I got 99 gold. Because I really don't think there was anything I needed to keep there. But I will take a look at what they have. Bandages. Removes bleeding while also healing if any bleeds were removed. I'll get one. Consecrated Child summons a spreading pool of blessed water that restores about 3% of max health per turn to friendly characters. The pool lasts 6 turns. So I could get 18% health returned, but that's kind of what my flask is for. I guess this is kind of like an emergency item. Floral Tincture. Monster Chow. Smells really bad, but according to Tin, monsters love it. Try feeding it to a tame monster in the corral. Only works if the monster has 3 happiness. Well, we haven't even gotten there yet to talk about it, but we will maybe come back and get it. Strikes a single enemy with shadow energy. Will sound like fun. Another simple codex. We're going to start looking through some of the stuff we've got down here. Short Sword of Sparks. Converts attack element to lightning, plus 15 power. Lucky Splint Mail. Physical resistance, minus 2 damage from physical. Chance to find a bit of extra gold from monsters. I don't know if I really need this, but you know, that might not be a bad thing. Arrow Dampening Hide Armor. Plus 5 physical resistance. Less damage from physical. Minus 25% damage from ranged. Less defense than my robes. Louder movement that may attract monsters. I really don't want to attract monsters. I'm going to go with the hide armor. May or may not be my smartest move, but... And I'm going to ignore the Short Sword of Sparks. I have a feeling we're going to be getting more items on our own. Okay. We'll see what this guy has. Food. Adds damage. Spiny Maze. There are rumors of a place called Spiny Maze that could be reached through Cedar Cavern's 2nd floor, which is where I was. So maybe instead of going to the 1st floor, I should go to Spiny Maze. Okay. We're going to go down and check out the Monster Corral. Oi, there you are. One of my critters escaped during bath time, and I need him back in the corral. Lend me a hand, would ya? Attack the beastie until it has 15% health or lower. Then grab that monster mallet and use it from your inventory to knock out the critter and bring her over here. I can do that. 28%. 13. Okay, cool. So now I pull out my inventory. I use it on the monster. Knock it out cold. Nice job wrangling that frog, miss. Now it's knocked out. You can drag it over here to the corral and we'll get him nice and situated. And it's out for the count. It's basically just being dragged along. I brought a monster. Stampy. We just gave it a default name. Well, of course, again, tough scrappers, blah, blah, blah. You can buddy up with any monsters in the corral if they're happy enough, and they'll follow you wherever you go. Any healing effects you use will heal up your pet, but they ain't invincible. Monsters level up with you. Find some rose petals, and you might end up with a new critter. It's even more powerful. I can basically breed them. So I'm going to buy a monster mallet. And I'm going to... Beauty is super ugly. Oh, that's horrid. Horrible. Okay. Brush and style. How are you, buddy? Ugly. Brush and trim this time. It's still ugly. Looks like we can buddy up, though. Okay. Maybe it's going to be a little happier once it's with me in combat. Oh, I was mad. I was like, oh crap, what'd I do? Do I like trees? We can plant some magic seeds. If you take good care of them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can plant trees. Plant a mighty grain shade. I don't remember what these do. I can chop it down in the future, though. Oh, leave him alone. Come on. And there's nothing that guy can do for now. Okay, let's go back. Hail, brave warrior. Yes, I've been watching your skills grow with each passing day, which it's not even been a day. It's time for you to learn the paths to weapon mastery. Come and see me, and I will teach you. So this is where the game really starts to open up. Path of Bow Mastery. The bow is the most noble ranged weapon, hitting targets from the greatest distance. Its mastery is focused on precision attacks and keeping distance. The first mastery is Jumping Shot. Use it to leap to a nearby tile, firing an arrow at a random enemy at the same time. Yes, please. Do I have 700? I wonder how much JP I have. Predator, passive skill. Armed with this technique, you'll deal extra damage to monsters who have no nearby allies. Aw, that sounds like a good one, too. Let's check that out, actually. Skills. Where am I? There we go. I have a total of 429 JP. So what do you guys think I should get? Let's check these out. I still don't want to get Grappling Hook or Bear Traps. I just got Jumping Shot, which can help me with some of my combat. But let's check out, let's see, Eagle Eye. Reveal an area. You can always see things in this area for a brief time. Could be nice. Ice Missile. Fire an arrow that bursts into ice, dealing damage and encasing its target in a frozen prison. Ice Prison slows enemies when broken. Can crit. I'm going to go with Ice Missile. How much is Triple Bolt? Only a little more. I kind of want to save up for that Predator ability. Passives are great. Triple Bolt. Blood tracking. After hitting an enemy, 33% to track them. They remain visible for 5 turns. Take 20% damage, extra damage. Deadly Aim. Passive. Reduce cooldowns by 1 when you critically strike. Which... we'll just go with Ice Missile. Okay, I almost went back in, but we don't want that. I'm not healed? Sad. Okay, so somewhere here... looks like the lower left-hand corner is where I... no, I came from that middle left. So I want the lower left-hand corner. That looks like the spiked caverns, most likely. So we can get our quest completed. See, this is where having a pet really comes in handy. Another holy symbol. We're gonna go far together. Okay. We are now in the Spiny Maze. Ooh. And I told you guys, I hate Spinies. They hurt. And if there's more than one of them in an area, they really add up. I think I'm going to need to take a look at some of my skills. Why am I shooting? He took him out all by himself. It's easy to get lost in these mazes, so I'm going to try to not. Ice Missile. That ice wasn't blocking his shot, was it? Almost felt like it. Almost best to take this on in a diagonal fashion. I have not seen a fountain. Mint herb brew. I need to find a fountain to fill up my stuff. Shadow Stalk. Rain of Arrows. He's still firing at me. I don't understand why that wasn't working. I should take a look at the skill further. Okay, my swiftness, my spirit, my discipline. My spirit power would be good for my ice attack. I think I still do a fair amount of towards bow damage, but I'm gonna increase it. I'm looking kind of for secret areas. There are some around here. Bow damage is my bread and butter, my main class skill. I want to try to specialize as much as possible. Now, it's much smarter to use melee attacks close up, but the more crits I can get, the more bow damage I can do, the better. I don't see anywhere where it says how many hits my flask has left. Oh, 2. Okay. I knew it was on the UI somewhere. Alright, game maze. I'm going to clear you out. Simple sling. Is this where I started? Stairway to Cedar Caverns. Yep, that's where I started. So... my main goal here is to clear the entire floor and see if I can get some kind of bonus for it. What am I at XP-wise? I guess I can't see here. As you guys can see, my screen is tinting red. I am getting low. One really good hit and they can take me out, but I just really don't want to waste more of my flask unless I can fill it. I think I'm missing an enemy here somewhere, but I don't see where it is. Maybe this floor doesn't have a clear condition, though. It kind of looks like that's it over there. No secret rooms. Trying to get over. No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, I'm good with that. We're going to make it to up to the next floor anyway. Probably stumble across a couple baddies while we're there. Can't I just fill it in this water? It looks healthy to me. Ice cold is always a safe choice for survival, I think. Yeah, I missed you saying that, but it's very, very true. Let's check out Jumping Shot. Nope. Whenever I play any games that have, say, mage classes, that's fun. I'm almost always a form of an ice mage. Ooh, that looks like it's a mimic. You've opened Pandora's box. These special chests give you lots of experience, JP, and gold, but slightly higher item and gold rewards throughout the dungeon. Plus slightly higher. But all monsters in Tangled Deep become a little harder, especially the ones on this floor. Think carefully when you... Of course I'm going to open that. I mean, too little too late. I can't change my mind, but... So, yeah, I am always in ice. I'm always about control over raw damage. If I can freeze a bunch of enemies and then AoE all of them down, that's, you know, so much the better. Hey, look, buddy. Your brother's here. Never mind, your brother was here. Alright, we're going to try an ice missile. Oh, it's only straight. Interesting. So now I can ice missile you. Can't see ya. Now I can Predator Shot, though. Bam! Not even paying attention to me. Unloved. Use my pet meat shield a little bit. Another guitar. Ooh, a recipe. The one and only Tangled Deep Casino, where good times never end. Oh, I like me some gambling. Perhaps you're a true risk taker. If you're nodding your head and down, then what are you waiting for? Come on down. You learn the location of the casino. It could be found somewhere in the Fungal Caves 8th floor. Ooh. We have to make it to Fungal Caves 8th floor because I want to get my gamble on. I just barely explored this floor, but now I want to, you know, march on because I want to get to this floor, Fungal Caves. I guess we'll wait. All right, well, I think we're about done. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead. Oh, a fountain. And a safe room. What a perfect place to stop. I think we're pretty good overall. I've got 2 hits on my canteen, or my flask. My health is up near full. I shouldn't need to rest. My stats should basically be all restored. I'm gonna cook some campfire meat. This is an excellent room for us to go ahead and stop. I mean, perfect. Little respite. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me play some Tangle Deep and want to see more. I really do like this game. The best part and the most frustrating part about this game is when you die and you have to start over basically from scratch with your character. Now, if you chose the other less difficult version, then you don't have to do that. You just lose some stuff and you can keep going, which is excellent for story to try to get through to the end on your own. But if you want to do kind of a legacy feel, and this character didn't make it, so the next one steps in, and stuff unlocked in your campsite's still there, so you can kind of rush into that and get a quicker start through here and start barreling through, all the better. So I really enjoy this game for that side of things, and I really would love to see. I've never beaten it, never gotten all the way to the end, so that is something I would like to do. Maybe we'll do that here on the channel. If you guys would like to see more of this, of course, let me know in the comments here. Let me know. Drop us a line on Facebook and or on Twitter at Novi Unlimited, and let us know what games you'd like to see, more of this, more of anything else. Give us a follow there, too. That would be very helpful, because we've got lots of gaming goodness to share with you guys, so that's where we're going to do it, so keep an eye out. And, of course, follow us here on the Twitch channel. That's always very helpful. I'm here twice a week. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I will be back next Wednesday. I do not remember what I'm playing, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, so hopefully I will see you guys there. I hope you have a really, really great rest of your day and rest of your week until I see you next time. So until then, take care.